folks. It is just shy of June 1st here. I know it's June 1st almost everywhere else in the world. The US is always behind. But I'm really excited. I want to do like a midnight live stream, which I understand doesn't really do a whole lot when it's midnight is a different time all over the world. But I'm very excited. I can't believe it is time. We are here. We're going to write more drabbles. I'm going to write drabbles every single day. I should not be excited for this, but I am. Okay. It will probably be a bit quiet. I don't know. I've never had a live stream this late in the day before. Well, maybe. I know the first couple ones that I did were pretty late, but I don't think they were quite this late. This is bedtime, frankly. I have a couple more evening ones planned, but they at least start sooner. They're starting at 11-ish my time as opposed to, you know, basically midnight. Hey Tanya, welcome. I'm really excited too. Yes, you did yours. So you can share yours now. And Laura did hers. People are yeah, I'm oh my gosh, it's breakfast time there. That's crazy. That makes sense actually. Cuz I was like what time is it there? I am a little bit nuts. You're right. Um this is yeah, it's bedtime. I should be getting ready for bed. Um and and tomorrow is the first day of summer school for my kids, so we are getting up and every start of a new semester, which summer school barely counts as that, but why not? My husband and I go out, we take them to school, and then we go out for breakfast. That's something we have done every single time, every single start of the new year. Um, Basically, since my oldest went to kindergarten, um, and it just started as this kind of he was like, you're crying, let's go eat food, eat something sugary and sweet for comfort, and that was just tradition. um so yep. Yes, happy drabble month. Hi Miley. Hi Laura, welcome everybody. Honestly, this is more people. I had no idea how many people to expect to show up. We're just doing a short stream tonight because yeah, this is late and I want to sleep at some point. That'd be good. Hopefully this doesn't get me too like amped up. We'll see. And yes, it's also Pride. Ah, no, 12 minutes. At least according to this clock. That one disagrees. I am. Yeah, this. There's so many fun events happening this month, and I'm like, I don't have time for this. I. But yeah, doing Pride Fest. Um, Here in a couple weeks. It's like not this coming Saturday, but the one after that, I think. And then the butterfly festivals at the end of this month, and there are like a whole bunch of birthday parties and summer school and drabbles. And I'm starting my next draft, and it's this is gonna be a busy month. Yes, it's right here. Thank you, Laura. Yeah, this is a cardigan I got from somewhere. But it's a lot of like creepy cute kind of stuff. I have another one that my mom has because she's helping me repair it and she's had it for a few months and it's fine. But that one has cats on it and I love that one. Um, yes, I love these guys. Oh my gosh. Yes, Miley, I'm so excited about the Butterfly Festival. I love going to it. We always go and like they do the tie-dye stuff. Although I was mad is a gross exaggeration. I was not actually mad. Um but this past Butterfly Festival, they had the shirts that you can typically tie dye, but they weren't doing the actual tie dye stuff with us. So I took them home, got ones for me and the boys, and we have not tie dyed them, and it's been almost 12 months. So, yay. I'm just glad that the Butterfly Festival is not the same day as Pride Fest this year because the last 2 years it has been. Oh my gosh. Ooh, summer semester. That's exciting, Laura. And yeah, get a head start. Oh my gosh. You and me both, Miley. I'm like, I have everything prepped. I'm like ready to dive into this next draft. I did a whole like plan. I'm also vlogging this week. So I like while I was preparing for live stream and all of this stuff, I um filmed an intro and like went over my whole plan, my progress tracking and all of my stuff. Yep, lots of there's I have too much stuff to do. It's fine. Everything's fine. Genuinely, yes. My friend who does the polymer clay, she always does Pride Fest because that's like one of her best events. And she has not been able to do the Butterfly Festival because it's always been on the same day. But this year she can finally do both. Oh my gosh, Lori, that's so cool. Painting murals in your nieces and nephews' rooms. That's awesome. Ooh, a 7-day challenge to test drive some goals. I'm curious. I would look forward to that. First time vlogging in over a year. That's crazy. That 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 doesn't feel right. That I feel like it hasn't been that long. But my watch later's also, painfully very far back. So I guess that's not that weird. I have some where it's like, I feel like that happened a month ago. How is it already 7 months ago? That can't be possible. And yet, whatever this video was, it's 7 months old now and I still haven't watched it. It's bad. It's bad. I have been going through my watch later though and actually getting through a bunch of AuthorTube videos and like trying to catch up on some stuff. And I was rewatching people's videos for like to psych myself up for this. I was rewatching a bunch of drabble videos. It was fun. Okay. I have 6 minutes. Oh my gosh, let's actually pull up the prompts. And why is that open? Closed up. Okay. I know half of the people here have already done theirs. So you guys don't need to know what the prompts are. But today's prompts are an ancient text and ringing ears. When I was putting the prompt list together, my thoughts for an ancient text were like, archaeology type of stuff, but then I was thinking about it and like, what if it's like necroposting? uh, could go in a completely different route. Ooh. I don't know how long it took me to finally take a drink of that water. I opened it like minutes ago. So many minutes ago. Okay, Laura says my challenge goals were write 300 words 5 times a week, journal 5 times a week, read 10 minutes a day, drink a water bottle every day, get to work early, make a zine, and walk my dog for 30 minutes a day. That's awesome. I'm excited for the vlog, Laura. Oh my gosh. Yes, Miley. Your sleep schedule is a disaster. I never know if you're like going to bed at 11 or staying up till 2. Um and it feels so random is the thing. But yeah, no. Go to bed, get some rest. And yes, I'm excited. Tanya says, I use the prompts only very sparsely. That's all right. Oh, that's so smart, Laura. An ancient text could be the main character's diary from elementary school. I don't even want to think about that. Or an unopened message from months ago. I literally, like, I'm so anal. I cannot not look at things. Like, I can't have unopened text messages. That's not okay. I will look at all of them. It drives me crazy to have something unopened. But I know there are a lot of people who do that. It's very normal. Okay, Tanya says, true, I was even like it could be an old newspaper that seems ancient by how far away the events seem, if that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh. I had a whole sleep study done, and they still want me to do another one in a lab. That's bullshit. But it happens. That does sound exhausting, yes. They want to study you more. You're interesting. That makes sense, yeah. Okay. Okay, it's like 2 minutes till, so brainstorming. I don't know, dude. There's so many options for an ancient text. Ringing ears. That one is a lot less. I mean, that could be what is it, tinnitus? Or my tinnitus? Okay, it's 2 N's. That's why it looked weird. Okay, that is the correct term. I'm glad. Not an entry level patient. What does that mean? You require more. What's the word I'm looking for? Thorough investigation. That's what I'm assuming that means. Okay, so ringing ears, we could go like you could go full hearing loss if if, if you're doing that. Why? What would cause this aside like? Hmm. I guess it's more like would I want to go like someone is in the process of getting hearing loss, or is this a temporary thing like you listen to something too loud and um, it takes a little bit for that sort of thing to go away afterward? Could go that direction. Oh my gosh, audiobook of an ancient text, that's so smart. Okay, Miley says it means I require professionals who aren't new to their field. An incredibly complex case. I am not surprised. Um, yeah, that sucks though. Really not surprised. You're advanced. That's so funny, Tanya. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I was considering like yeah, out of concert. Yeah, I was also thinking explosions. Rage, that's yeah, that's really fun. Ooh, a book that has a huge effect on you when opened. Oh, I love that. Like physical effects. That's so cool. Yeah, these are all so good. You guys are so smart. So, what kind of ancient text? Why are the ears ringing? I only have questions and no answers, and this is fine. Oh, literal voices in your head. I love that. That's always fun. Why are the ears ringing? Kind of text. Yeah, only questions. I love the literal voices. That's so fun. And also, somehow I have to turn this into horror. How horror? It's, I have to come up with a premise for, you know, to make it creepy in some way. I have to have some sort of premise first. Like, even the slightest of things. The guy who bangs the church bells. That's funny. A cursed book. Yes. Ooh. Spellbook shenanigans. I love that. Oh my gosh. How do I make this creepy? That tells me I need a creepy book. But like I was trying to explain this to my youngest the other day is that like it doesn't actually take that much to turn something into horror. It's how you frame it. Because like we watch a lot of um action, adventure and like fantasy and sci-fi and that sort of stuff. And so much of it is like just on the edge of being horror. All you have to do is change the framing and like change what you're focusing on in the story to make it creepy and weird. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that sounds fun. Laura says there's a classic art book with illustrations made with the artist's own blood. That's fascinating. I have probably heard of that at some point, but a long time ago. A spirit screeching right in your face. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. And yes, perspective really is everything for genre. Oh gosh. Too many options. I don't know. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. There's so many things where I'm like, just tweak it a little bit to find the creepy part. It would be easy. It would be easy. I think about like I love soulmate AUs and like doing that in fan fiction stuff, but soulmates but horror. I want to write something like that and I have no idea what that would entail, but it would be messed up. I know that. Yes, atmosphere. Okay, it is 12:05 here, so I think I just want to get a sprint started. We've chatted a whole bunch about different options, and nothing really stood out to me. So I think I just need to dive in and BS my way through this, like you do. Okay. Oh, guys, I finally went in and like customized shit in here. So look, the background is so cool looking. It moves. I'm curious how it actually looks in the legitimate stream. It also like it kind of matches the background I have in Flocus, and that makes me happy. Okay, yeah, it looks good. I wasn't sure because on in the back end, it has the spot for another person, and that section is blurry, but it's not blurred on the actual thing. That's good. But yeah, I went through and I customized stuff. I can't add my own background because then I have to pay for it. But this was one of their options, so I'm happy with it. Oh my gosh. Laura, that would be so much fun. Yes, happy Pride. Okay. Yeah, I agree, Tanya. Like I I am very specific about the way I enjoy soulmate AUs in general. It has to be like done in a very specific way. Um, but yeah, the idea is weird and creepy. I don't. Anyway, yeah, I I love that. I'm glad. I don't think I've ever like mentioned that idea before because it just feels weird. I don't know. But at some point, I want to write probably a short story because how the fuck else am I supposed to write all the stories I want to write? They have to be short stories. It's fine. The slow mo moving in of the camera. It could well be a horror video game where something is about to come around the corner. Oh, yes. I love that actually. That's really funny, Miley. Oh my gosh. It's just such a weird concept. I don't know. But yeah, I think about that a lot. I also think about like Groundhog's Day, but horror, which you know what I am like the concept. Like I mean, he does try to kill himself at least a few times in that movie specifically, but it's just like you could write the same thing, and instead of it being a weird romantic comedy, it would be something completely different, just changing the tone. Yeah, I don't know. I think about that stuff a lot. I think about like the my first book. What if I wrote this as a horror? I think about it. It's weird. Anyway, let us do a sprint and I will figure out what the heck I'm writing. Okay. Good luck to everybody who's writing. I imagine this will be good night to Miley. And Tanya, if you haven't eaten your breakfast yet, do that. Eat food. Okay. I'll see you guys in 30. Welcome back. Let's see. Right. Oh, let's first go back to this. Welcome to French fries. You came in like right when we started a sprint. Looks like Laura got in another one, got it to 150 words. That's awesome. I'm excited. Yeah, that means I have 3 to read now. Okay, I got mine done. I'm actually surprisingly happy with it. I did not expect for it to go this well because I had like nothing at the start of the sprint. I don't know. So I wrote down a couple of the ancient text options that I liked and then just kind of started writing something. And yeah, I have a thing. So I will warn for a little bit of blood. I don't think it's that much. It's a paper cut, um, but it has adverse effects. So yeah, I will read a story. Let me drink water first. Close. Okay. Fingers slip between pages, trace along edges. Eyes peruse the interior, enthralled by forbidden words. Tiny notations and faded brown spots litter margins. Between cramped text and a dead language, all meaning is lost, but you keep searching until parchment slices through soft flesh. You drop the tome with a hiss, too late. Crimson droplets speckle yellowing pages. Nausea wells in your stomach. Your head spins. Your hearing fades to a continuous buzz, too quiet to matter, too loud to be ignored. You blink, vision clearing, to see the message left in the margin, words formed by your own blood. Ta-da! Is I kind of went with like I wanted this to be a cursed book. And so like this person is not the first person to have gotten a paper cut and regretted it. I don't know what's going to happen after this, but it's not good. It's not good. Uh, I don't know. I'm really happy with how it came out. It felt like such a mess while I was writing it, and it just kept getting longer, which it wasn't supposed to do that, but I did finally manage to get it down to exactly 100 words. Mm, thank you. Y'all are so sweet. I am, I'm, I'm surprisingly happy with it. It's a good start to the month. Uh, yeah. And now I have some other guys to read. I just finally caught up on drabbles. No, I realized after I got everything set up, it's like, wait, I'm still haven't caught up on everything from like a week and a half ago. Yep. I am at least theoretically caught up now. I don't know if that's I could have missed some. It's very possible. Ooh. Okay, Tony says, I love how we get so close and personal with the book. It made me lean in and dread a bit what was to come. Yes! That's awesome. I love that. Like it's yeah, that's the framing. Up close and personal is like the more up close and personal, the better. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm really happy with this. Okay, and It's only been like an hour, but I should probably go to bed now. I will be doing another, I guess technically it's not tomorrow. Time is fake and it's confusing. Um, Tomorrow being the 2nd, I'll have another live stream, and that will be like regular length. And then on the 4th, I'm live streaming with Cynthia again. I'm very excited about that. And then I'm going to do another late night one, but starting earlier than this on the 6th on Saturday. And that one, because of the timing for me, I'm starting at like 11, and so we'll probably end around 1. So I could do both a drabble for the 6th and the 7th if I wanted to. Yes, sleep is for mortals, and look, I would not want to be immortal, but it would let me write all the time, and that would be awesome. Maybe then I could actually write all the stories I want to write. If only. Okay, well, yes. Yes. I am probably streaming a little too much this first week, but I'm slowing down after that. But I'm excited. It also helps, like when I did this in February and I did like live streaming twice a week, that was so scary because I'd only live streamed like 2 times before that, basically. Maybe a couple more because I dropped in on a couple other people's channels. That was a lot scarier. This isn't so scary now. Especially when like there were only a few people in the chat tonight, and that's nice. I like that. I like it being quiet and chill. It's nice. Okay, I will see you guys later. Have a good night or morning, because it's morning for Tanya. Okay, I'm going to bed. I'm a pro now. Barely. It does kind of feel like it. You're right. Okay, actual